Hello YouTubers, your top one famous locomotive engineer with BNSF 3866. And today, we are reacting to DUALLY turning test, DENALI versus F350 versus F450. Who will dominate? I have a feeling it will be the F450 because some of you might be watching like, why do you want an F450? It's like, because of the turning radius, the brakes, and it's definitely a great truck. That would also include the one with the V10. You'll see another reaction video of me reacting to that YouTube short. There will be another one, I promise you. Let's get into it.
So now we're moving on to the final part of this evaluation, and we're going to talk about turning radius, because I know that is a very important factor for a lot of folks. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to line up...
Hey guys, don't mind the captions. If you want, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Make it small enough so you guys can like see. If you guys don't mind captions, hopefully you guys don't mind captions. Because you guys are fine with I'm fine with, you can actually I can actually either turn it off or turn it on. I'm fine with either way.
The truck, so the DUALLY tires are lined up with this white line right here. Both trucks. And then we're simply going to flip them around as hard over as we can to see how much space they take to do a U-turn. Once we do that to both trucks, we'll have a good idea of which one dominates turning radius in a 350 and a 3500 HD package.
Sorry for the music, guys. Don't mind the intro.
Alright guys, so we have both trucks positioned exactly the same. Let me kind of walk up so you can see. Here is the Ford, and then here is the GMC. I mean, they might be off by less than an inch, but they are positioned pretty much identically. Now what's going to happen here? Brian's going to hop into the Ford first. He's going to pull forward about 3 feet and then pull it hard to the left. And we're going to do a full U-turn to see just where it stops. Then we're going to do the exact same thing to the GMC truck. And the minute the truck is straightened back out after the U-turn, we'll stop. All right, go ahead and hop into the Ford.
This is why I love Fords, because they're built tougher.
So pull forward 3 feet. Cut hard.
Oh. You guys would see the results like...
This is going to be interesting for me because I have not compared these two in terms of actual turning radius.
You guys see the results at the end.
Keep going. Straighten out. And stop. Okay, let's take a measurement. And a little further over, go out.
It's a good thing to measure
right there.
It's a good thing to measure all your stuff.
Okay, so we just measured where the tire on the F350 is to where we positioned it originally. We're at 37 feet from the inside of the tire to the inside of the tire where it stopped right there. All right, sorry for interrupting the video, but I am now here at Lowe's. This is actually the next day. After doing all the tests yesterday, coming back and editing the video and starting to work with it, I realized something. The first test that we did with the GMC that you guys haven't seen, it showed this truck having a turning circle that was roughly 5 feet wider than that of the F350 DUALLY that you just saw.
Alright guys, this might take too long this might take a little bit boring, like... I'm gonna skip this part real quick. If you want to skip to 358, actually you might be fine with either way.
Truck, we'll do the same test with this truck and my...
Oh, I forgot. The original link will be in the description. And thank you so much for 128 subscribers. Just keep on subscribing. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers. Again, keep doing all this work. You guys are the best of the best. A 10 out of 10.
My F450 and hopefully be able to get better results this time. All right, now I got a rolling tape measure and I have some cones. This should make my life a little easier. All right, guys, so we are back out here. We have the DENALI and we have my F450. And to give the DENALI the best possible chance of showing what it can do in this turning radius test, we wanted to make sure that we tested it properly. The first test, Brian was being cautious with the power steering pump. He didn't want to pin it over too far for too long because, of course, it puts stress on the power steering pump. But for this test, we're going to have this one locked over to the left, and we're going to see just how tight the DENALI can turn. Remember, the F350 DUALLY had a 37-foot tire, inner tire to inner tire measurement. We actually have some measuring tools out here today that can help us take that measurement a little bit easier than we had to yesterday. But we're going to hop in the DENALI and see what it's capable of.
Most of you GMC owners will be like, how does it turn, like, Bryce, how does it turn 39 inches? It's because of the axle, or the steering angle.
Okay, so we have the GMC maneuvered around. I'm going to go ahead and measure from here all the way to that cone up there, which is equal distance to where it started. So we are at 39 feet 10 inches. So 39 feet 10 inches, and that's from the front tire where it started to where it's at over there right now. Now we're going to take the F450, do the same thing.
Yo, guys, this is why I want the 450. It turns exactly like that. What? Oh my god. This is why I want a truck like that. Guys.
Okay, so the F450 is positioned now.
Guys, this is why I want a truck like this, a Ford F450. Because, most of you guys, like, Royce, how the heck do you want an F450? Like, but Royce, like, it's such a big truck. Like guys, like, it's because of the wide track front end, the bigger brakes, and it can tow better because it has like 935 foot-pounds of torque. I'm thinking about increasing the torque to like 1300.
Now you can see it's significantly tighter than the DENALI and the F350. All right, so we're going to take a measurement from the front tire right here all the way over to that cone.
What?
29 feet 7 inches.
What? Guys, unbelievable. Let's go! The F450 won. This is why I would rate that truck a 10 out of 10. Because, isn't that like your guys' dream truck? Like, I'm gonna use it as a work truck, including a farm truck. Like,
so it's pretty significant.
Pretty significant.
So we're going to measure one more time on the DENALI. 29 feet 7 inches on the Ford.
obviously the 450.
we are at 39 feet.
10 away. 10 away from the GMC. Obviously the Ford F450 won.
4 inches on the GMC. And just because we measured the Denali twice, we're going to measure the Ford twice. Let me zero this out.
I definitely love that bumper.
"29 feet 7 inches." So that's pretty much a 10-foot difference between the two. That's pretty crazy. And if you want to ever figure out why, it's that wide track front axle. The wide track front axle spaces the hubs out an additional 3 inches off each side, and it simply gives them the ability to adjust the steering stop so the tires can turn in at a much greater angle without making contact to the frame. That is a very, very good upgrade to have on a truck, and I think really all these heavy-duty trucks should have some version of that, because you know, the need to pull, the need to tow, and the need to have great maneuverability is important. And I think that it all makes sense just to have trucks configured with the best possible maneuverability that you can get. Big semi trucks, things like that, they have very good maneuverability because they have the ability for the tires to turn in so sharply, and that helps you in all sorts of situations. Backing up, steering, maneuvering, especially if you're in RV parks or if you're going into a truck stop. And I think that's really important. All right.
True. All of those do make sense for such a heavy-duty pickup truck. Obviously, I would rate the 450 a 10 out of 10. So like, but Royce, how are you gonna fill up the 450? The answer is truck stop. Because but Royce, like, how can the gallons be? How can that fuel tank be like 48 gallons? Like, how the heck are you gonna fill it up? Guys, again, I'm taking it to a truck stop. Because truck stops means I have to use like the big giant nozzles. It's just like when you like drive one of your diesel RVs, etc. Yeah, including the tractor trailers or big rigs. I would definitely take the 450 to a truck stop. Maybe I'll take the one with the V10. Sometimes I might be wondering if you have like a gas F450. Obviously with the V10. Oh yeah. That'd be cool to have a truck stop with gas. So like, comment below to see how much gallons an F450 with the V10 has, the 6.8 Triton.
Right, so a quick recap of the 3 trucks. The 2020...
I'm gonna end the reaction here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll get one of these sometime. Because obviously these are definitely my favorite dream truck. The F450. Yep. F450 is such a great truck to have. Like, means like I'm safer, I'm towing. Alright. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, this reaction video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Please. And I'll see you on the next one. BNSF 3866 out.